Well, hello everybody, today we're going to be playing as Strike Todoroki, and we're going to be going through some of the changes he's had recently. Well, not some of the changes he's had, some of the changes that have happened in Ultra Rumble recently across all the patch notes, across all different sorts of characters. I don't know if my explanation was all too good just then, but I'm going to be going over some of the changes made in the most recent patch notes for this game. Many characters, of course, but I'm just playing Strike Todoroki because I want to. Okay, is that so hard to believe? I just want to play Strike Todoroki. So, we're going to be getting into these after I see who's landing near me. No one! Great, I love to see that. Lets me focus on my, whatever. And no Lady Nagant in my lobby, guys. This is the best day ever. Day could not get better. Could not get better, guys. There's no Lady Nagant here to ruin my fun. But we're going to get into some of the changes made in the patch notes and stuff. I think a very easy one to start with would be Mirio Togata. Rapid specific... Why did I full name? My bad. But Rapid Mirio, of course, his HP has been increased from 225 up to 250. Not hugely, you know, like, wow, my god, insane. But it's a very good buff. You know, the extra 25 health can come in clutch sometimes. So, you know, that's very, very fun. Let's move on to some of the next upgrades. I'm very happy about this one. Assault Deku, his quick skill beta, his St. Louis Smash, is also being changed. Now, you'll get 2 charges from level 4 onwards. So when you hit level 4, you'll have 2 charges. And then also when you hit level 4, the cooldown time will be faster for that move. I'm very happy about that. The one reason I said it in my most recent Assault Deku video, actually, the one reason I don't like playing him is because despite in the show him being like a punchy punch brawler, his kit didn't really show that all too well in Rumble. But now, of course, he gets 2 beta charges and it charges faster, so it's very cool, actually. I quite like that change. Another one is Rapid Ochako, her beta, so where she spins a pillar around. That does more damage now. I don't think that was necessary at all, to be honest. I already thought that did, you know, like, pretty good damage. But, you know, maybe it was a little bit underpowered. You know, I'm not too sure. I don't play Rapid Ochako often, but I probably will at some other point because buff, you know, of course. Another one, which I'm kind of sad about because I mistimed it. Ida, my video yesterday, his rapid, well, he doesn't have a different skill set. Why am I saying rapid? But he has 300 health now, so that's good. A nice 50 health buff. Love to see it. That's very cool. He did feel very low health before, you know, not very survivable because, you know, you just get absolutely decked by almost any move ever in existence. If you've played Rumble for more than 20 seconds, you would know. What's your ping in card? That's fine. So yeah, I'm very happy about that change as well. Very, very nice. Next page, of course, this is a Rapid Might nerf. Yes, a nerf. His Carolina Smash, so it's beta, has a reduced reload. Oh no, reduced reload speed. Never mind, that's a buff. Wait, reduced reload? No, yeah, that is slower. Yeah, reduced reload speed is slower. So it takes him longer to get his betas back. Very nice. I like it. I did think his betas were probably the biggest problem in his kit. I mean, his Gamma arguably was very much a problem, but yeah, his beta was like insane, dude. That's some insane mobility, and for like nothing at all, you know, it's just like, whoa. But yeah, I'm glad it's been nerfed. Right, another change. Mount Lady. Yes, you heard that right. Mount Lady has been buffed. On here it says, during Gigant... Well, first, let's go with this. She now has 350 health. 350 health, you hear me? 350. Huge buff to Mount Lady. Her Alpha also does more damage during her Gigantic mode, which is great because, you know... Well, it's not great. I mean, there's definitely something, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it's a nice buff. It's very nice, especially. Oh, hello. I might have to fight instead of, you know, explain stuff. But yeah, very nice. I like said change. Hello, eat beta. You immediately fell over. Wow, that's a shame. But yeah, very nice change. More damage during her Gigantic form. Very, very cool. And then her second change. She has another one, of course. Her beta does more damage when in regular form, so, you know, when you just run around as a normal, you know, normal-sized person. So, yeah, that's cool. I like that. And then my final page of changes. This is a big old page of changes. Let's start top to bottom. Tech Shiggy. Okay. His Alpha decreased forward AoE damage at the start of it. I wasn't looking at the screen. That could have been bad. So, I'm not sure what this means, but exactly what it says is decreased forward AoE damage at start of skill on the Alpha. Summer Shimmy, you know, when tech shiggies, you know, like alpha stun you or whatever. I believe that does less damage now, so that's very, very nice. Also, is value to a down opponent. So if an opponent is downed, it will do even less damage than, you know, regular. That's very fun. Space also been changed. It does less damage now. Very nice buff. I like that one very, very much. It was very much, you know, good skill. Well, very powerful, if you... Word. Yeah, sure. Hello. I didn't expect you to, you know... and then I did say his beta. Yeah, beta was in decreased damage. I just said that was the first thing. Oh, you're dead. What happened over here, mate? Yeah, beta does decrease damage, so very, very groovy. I like it very, very much. No, yeah, bums. I might be dead here. I might be dead here. Get me out of here. Let's stop explaining and try to stay alive for a little bit. How about that one? Right, we're going to get back to the changes now. The one you've all been waiting for, Lady Nagant. Yes, you heard that right. Lady Nagant is being nerfed. First off, less health, okay? She's now down to 250 health. Yes, 250 health. One of the lowest, actually, the lowest in the game now, because Mirio no longer has 225 health. Great news, guys. It's like reading that one newspaper back in, like, 1945. Ouch. Oh, Assault Kirishima. Very, very scary. But yeah. This is great news for the people that hate Lady Nagant, so like most of the player base, you know, it's very cool. So, yep, she is being reduced to 250 health. Her alpha now does a lot less damage, I heard. I've seen someone trying to do some maths on it, and they're like, it's such a huge decrease, it's kind of ridiculous. So that's fun to look at. And then her scope mode, so her special action, also does a lot less damage. So overall, it's just a nerf to her alpha, and then, you know, special alpha mode. So, you know, that's great news there. I love, love, love to see it. And then our final buffs, nerfs of the... Actually, no, these are all nerfs. Our final nerfs of this patch, of course, go to Armored All Might. So, Armored All Might, we'll be getting some nerfs. His Flame Bullet will do less damage. I'm not sure about, you know, the burn effect. Everyone seemed to hate the burn effect. Whenever I heard people, like, be like, oh no, the burn effect's too powerful because it does so much damage. So yeah, that's what I heard about that. So I don't think that's being nerfed, I think that's staying the same. It's just that the initial damage from the fire shot is decreased, and then his drones, his gamma, do less damage and have a higher reload speed. So, yeah, that's some pretty good nerfs. You know, he's still pretty powerful, even after the first, like, initial nerfs he had. Those are still some very, very good nerfs. Just bring him down a couple more pegs, you know. Love to... Hello. Yeah. Of course you will. I just talked about how you were nerfed. I don't think you've caught the memo yet. That was actually a lot less damage. I can definitely see that. Oh, I cannot see it there, though. And now I have no... Spaya. Go. Yes. Yes! Tamaki cover me. Yes, thank you. But yeah. My opinion on these nerfs, very good all round. I think there's some great choices here. They've definitely nerfed the problem characters. They certainly know who the problem characters are, which, you know, most of the Rumble community thought that, you know, these guys hated their own game. Viking hated their own game. I still think they do. But we... oh, no, that's right. But, yeah, I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. That's for sure. That's for sure. Nedra, I'm gonna need you to crawl in this building, my man. Okay. Can we not do this, guys? Can we stop that, potentially? Actually, don't do that. Oh, for Christ's sake. No, I'm gonna be deaded. I was gonna be deaded. That sucks. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's a body. I thought that was someone else. Oh, God, her body got flung miles away, dude. Is the res card on her body? No. Okay. I'm probably gonna get an angry message for that in chat, but I was reading patch notes, so it's not my fault. I mean, I am only one bit away from a res card, so it's not all bad, I guess. We only need to get one little bit. There's maybe just like a stray civilian or something, or just like someone running around with part of a res card. Hello, guys. What's the word? Right, you can die because I don't like the look on your face. I guess not. Also, another thing, I don't know if they fixed bloody... Why have I gone and done that? I don't know if they have fixed Assault Overhaul's beta. I know it's broken, I think. I think the pillar doesn't actually do any sort of damage, and it's only, like, the shockwave. Or the other way around, I think it was. Captain Combo over here. Chill the hell out, my man. I'm sick of you. Oh, look, there's a civilian. Oh, that's just what I was on about. You know, just some random civilian lying around, and then I can get my other part of Res Card. May not be possible, of course, because, you know, there's five guys are like, Five Guys. Five Guys, burgers and fries. I love Five Guys. Side note, guys, can we talk about Five Guys? I love Five Guys. It's genuinely great burgers, great fries, great milkshakes. So, yeah, those are very cool. Sadly, wrong guy. Sadly, very expensive. And I hate to see that because, oh, you bum. Why would you do that for? There was no need. Right, we're gonna ice baby. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you absolute plonker. How dare you? Right, we're definitely in a sticky situation now. Right, I know you're in... Rubbo, Raggy! Rubbo! There's not even anyone in there. There's just straight up not even anyone in there. Oh, Christ. Hey, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, okay? And if we don't have fun... Didn't even let me finish my funny. Didn't even let me finish my funny. You're such a bum. I hate you. I hate you, Assaulter Trucker. When are we gonna nerf you, huh? When are we gonna nerf you, you bum?
Sorry.
I hate her so much. It's so stupid.
Sit still. What a nuisance. What a nuisance. Sit still. Sit still. What a nuisance. Just fine.
Is this guy hacking?
Sit still.
Can we talk about that? I couldn't tell that. I'll play a little bit more of that clip. I couldn't tell if he was hacking or not. He seemed to have a lot of special action charge. But anyway, congrats to these guys winning. Unless they were hacking, then screw you, I hate you. This game wasn't really, you know, like, guys, let's see how good Todoroki is. It was more of a, yeah. No, it was more of a let's read patch notes because it's funny and then die because I'm not completely focused on the game. And that's what happened. I think I did that bit pretty well. But yeah, I mean, well, you know, that game wasn't bad, of course. I mean, look, 18,000 points. Wow! But yeah, I think very good patch notes, very much like him. Anyway, where's the buff to Assault Kirishima? Give him 2 gamma charges. I think that'd be really cool, Biking. Also, Biking, can you give me roll tickets? I need a few.